Joseph, Apple also ending the day down almost 3% today. Walk us through the market moves.
Yeah, so really what you saw today were the companies that are going to benefit from a Trump presidency doing quite well, like industrials, materials, and financials. But on the other side, you have tech. You just mentioned it. There's a lot of internationally exposed companies in the tech sector. If you look at companies like Alphabet, Facebook, these are companies that get about half of their revenue from overseas. So if overseas trade takes a blow, technology is going to be one of the sectors that's most poised to get hurt. And you also need to look at sort of the move in the tech sector so far this year. It was up about 11% year to date until today, and that really just tells you this is an area that people are going to be looking to sell given any reason. Perhaps a little overvalued by some measures, and just people looking to take some profits, maybe reinvest in some of these other areas that might be seen as benefiting more from a Trump presidency. And lastly, there's the more cynical view here, which is that it was people in the tech sector weren't exactly quiet about their distaste for Mr. Trump during the campaign trail, and there's a little bit of skepticism that he's going to treat them nicely, that maybe he's going to have some sort of a revenge agenda. I'm not sure if I'm willing to go that far, but there's certainly a lot working against technology today, and you saw all four of those FANG stocks. They're all down more than 1.9% for one day.
I'm thinking about Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, who tweeted about sending Donald Trump to space after Trump said something negative about him owning the Washington Post. That said, financial and industrial shares rallied. I mean, don't all of these industries, aren't they, affected by trade issues and immigration issues as well?
Yeah, one of the big things to look at, though, is just sort of the specific things that he's said, since the election was completed. If you look at the financial sector, Dodd-Frank, he's talking about repealing that. That's going to remove a lot of regulatory oversight from this area, and also you also keep in mind that the probability of a rate hike next month is very high, and that's going to benefit banks too. So it might not just be Trump that's affecting banks. People with money to burn, looking to get cash off the sidelines, would be looking at financials as a pretty appealing place. When you're talking about materials and industrials, those are sectors poised to really benefit from the increased infrastructure spending that Trump has long proposed, and it's just the sort of I guess pro-economic cyclical sector that is the type that would benefit from that sort of thing. And technology, unfortunately, just weighing some of the brunt of that. And then also, it wasn't just technology, even though that was the biggest loser today. We did see, with the big spike in bond yields, we saw bond proxies like utilities and REITs get crushed today as well. So
okay.
It's sort of a war under the surface of the stock market right now. The market was only up about 0.2%, but you have these huge moves, some dispersion we haven't seen since the financial crisis.